Welcome to the Automated Daily, Top News Edition. I'm your host, Trend Teller, bringing you the most important news from around the globe. Today is the 16th of September, 2023, and we've got a lot to cover, so let's dive right in. First up, we have some weather news. Hurricane Lee is currently making its way towards New England and eastern Canada. The storm is expected to bring heavy rain, strong winds, and a potential storm surge. While it's expected to weaken into a strong tropical storm before making landfall in Nova Scotia, officials are urging residents to prepare for possible flooding and power outages. This is part of a busy hurricane season that has seen a higher than average number of named storms. Moving on to tech news, Apple has unveiled the iPhone 15 series. The lineup includes the iPhone 15, iPhone 15 Plus, iPhone 15 Pro, and iPhone 15 Pro Max. All models now come with a USB-C port instead of Lightning. The iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Plus share the same processor and camera specifications, with the Pro models boasting an additional telephoto camera. Pre-orders for all models start on September 15th, with general availability on September 22nd. In health news, vaccines for COVID, the flu, and respiratory syncytial virus, RSV, are now available in the U.S. Public health officials are urging eligible Americans to take all 3 shots to avoid another triple-demic. Most people only need to consider whether to get an updated COVID shot and flu vaccine at the same time, which is safe and effective. Adults 60 and older are eligible for a new RSV vaccine, and they may choose to take all 3 shots together or space them out. Turning to finance, CNBC's Jim Cramer has highlighted several key events and earnings reports that investors should pay attention to in the coming week. These include the Federal Reserve's meeting on interest rate hikes, a Disney investor summit, earnings reports from companies like Darden, FedEx, General Mills, and AutoZone, and the outcome of the United Auto Workers Union strike against automakers. In the realm of mental health, the Multidisciplinary Association for Psychedelic Studies, MAPS, plans to seek regulatory approval from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, for the use of MDMA, commonly known as ecstasy, as a treatment for post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. If approved, this would be the first psychedelic-based therapy to receive FDA approval. Turning to international news, aid agencies, including the World Health Organization, WHO, have called on authorities in Libya to stop burying flood victims in mass graves. The International Committee of the Red Cross, ICRC, has sent 5,000 body bags to Libya and warned of the risk of unexploded ordnances in some areas. In energy news, oil prices have reached their highest level of the year, sparking speculation that they could hit $100 a barrel before the end of 2024. However, some experts believe that any spike towards $100 will be short-lived due to inflationary pressures and potential negative impacts on economic and oil demand growth. Moving to Canada, nearly half of hospitals have failed to report any serious adverse drug reactions in the 3 years since it became mandatory to do so. Experts have raised concerns about the quality of information being used by Health Canada to assess drug safety and have called for more guidance and enforcement of the reporting requirements. In crime news, a recent money laundering probe in Singapore has exposed the practice of Chinese criminals obtaining foreign passports to evade capture and continue their illicit activities under new identities. The practice of obtaining foreign passports for criminal purposes has raised concerns about the integrity of Singapore's financial system. Finally, during his visit to Russia, North Korean leader Kim Jong-Un inspected Russia's newest military weapons. This visit has raised concerns about a potential arms alliance between North Korea and Russia that could escalate the conflict in Ukraine. However, Russian President Vladimir Putin has stated that no such agreement will be made. And that's a wrap for today's edition of the Automated Daily. I'm Trend Teller, and I'll be back tomorrow with more top news stories. Stay informed, stay safe, and have a great day.